Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I want to show you something different, and I vibe coded a web app for 3-jar method to help my kids manage their allowance and to help them build up some very initial and basic financial literacy. So before I show you the app, I want to talk about the 3-jar method first. This is a very well-known method. So as you can see, this is a Google search result, and here is an AI review. So basically, we gave kids 3 different jars versus 1 piggy bank to save all their allowance and other monies. And in those 3 jars, so you have 1 jar for saving, 1 jar for spend, and 1 jar for give or share. So the spend jar is just dedicated for them to buy what they like without feeling guilty, and then the saving jar is where the kids are encouraged to save money for the longer term goal. And so what I wanted to kind of make a twist here is that the kids can make make some return from the money that they save there. So you can call it interest rate or investment return. So that's the second jar. The third jar is really to encourage the kids to be generous towards other people. So they save some money, they set aside some resources that they have, and then gift that to other people. This is to help them to build the sense of resourcefulness and sense of generosity. That's very important for them to build the characteristics. Okay, so this is a method, very reasonable. And then as you can see, this is a Amazon search page. So here's a money jar, and all the money jars are just a physical box. No matter how colorful, how cute looking they are, you just put the money inside. So this one is award winning. There's no smartness around it. So I think the biggest difficulty is from the saving or the investment jar, because there's a rate, like a return interest rate that's associated with it. So like as a parent, I have to do the bookkeeping to manage the interest rate. So as you can see, it can get complicated. But without the interest, without the return of that investment, I don't think I can. I think I'm missing out the opportunity to teach my kids the power of saving or power of investment, or even the magic of compounding. So that's what I want to do with this app, and then let me show you that app. Okay, so here's the app. I vibe coded on Replit, and it's pretty simple. I just call it a 3-jar, and then this is a very simple landing page, and I need to log in with my Replit account. So I just log in, and I allow my Replit account to be used. And so here's the dashboard. So in the initial dashboard, here I can add a kid, and so I can add my 7 years old, and then I can give an animal to represent this child. And so I already added one, so here's a dummy one. And then what you can see is when I click this child's jar, I can add transactions. So I can deposit money into certain jar. So imagine my kids come to me, and then they have maybe $2 that they earn, and then they want to put into spend jar. So I just deposit into spend jar. Or they actually want to change their mind. They want to go from spend to save, to maybe transfer $20, and then you can totally do that. And then so then we have basically a tracking of the different jars and how much money are there. And then the most interesting part is So for example, I can force run like an interest calculation. So let me just run that. As you can see, I got some interest on the money, and then that's added here. So what's difficult about the interest is that now when the money generates interest, the physical money in the jar is not going to match with the amount of money they have on paper. So here's the reconciliation part. So this is the reconciliation part. This is 83 cents that I need to pay to my kids, right? So basically I can kind of behave like a bank. So those are my liability I need to pay to my kids. So say I just pay that. So I select my child and I pay 0.6 and I pay to them, and then let me refresh and see I only have 23 cents left to pay. So basically I will find out, I'll find 60 cents and then I just give to them, and then they can put that into their spend account or other account. Okay, so that's that. So this is pretty much the app. Very simple. Just to it can work with a physical jar to help me to track. And of course, for different parents, you can make different decisions about the annual percentage rate. I think the good advice is that you want to use a very high percentage rate. This is not realistic. They deal with a small amount of money, so you want to have a very high interest rate to make it tangible for this educational purpose. Okay, and yeah, that's what I want to show you today. I think this is very interesting. I want to see how it will play out. Okay? See you in the next one.